have that, so we trying to, because this thing has come up. In fact, this has come up because look at 9/11. Is it? Did they? And the person is crashed. Okay, so now it's the same. If you look at, so this is to tell you that there is a lot of transport between Europe, right, and America, right, and then North America. What is Canada? Daniel. I'm saying I'm in class now, so I should call you out of class, right? Thank you. And then similar thing between, you've seen the last picture. What is it? Which countries are by the edge? Oh, can someone tell us the last one there? Yes, the last one by the edge. No. Where? Europe. No, it's America. No, the last one by the edge. So it is the same as this. Yes. So 0. So in exams, 1 to 2nd, you should know what you are referring to. Thank you. Okay. So I think that's the slides missing this. Okay. So this is the world's top 10 cargo hub airports. In fact, this you have should be 2020. I should think so. Now we are in 2022. So we're going to look for the 2021. That's what we're going to come to exam. Yes. There has been some few changes. And so it is for you to check, because it should be updated, it should be current. So we have the first among the list. Let me give you there is a chart. I remember I added a chart if they have it there. Yes, this is the chart. You have it on your phone. This is the chart. And if you just Google, you get the current one. The West 10 user port hubs. Total air cargo traffic. The first is Memphis, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Anchorage, Louisville, Incheon, Chinese Taipei, Los Angeles, Doha, and Miami. So these were the 10 captured as at which year? 2029, 2020. Okay. No. I mean this one was 2020. So so now we're going to study 2029, 2020. No, 2019. Sorry, 2019, 2020, and 2021. These three, yes.
So what are the major indicators? I mean, what really influences?
So you look at the last bar 2. Have you seen green, red? Green means that it has increased volume of weight, volume of cargo it handles. Red means that what? It has reduced the volume of cargo it has moved within the year. So you see there are only 2 reds that we have. So which means that Hong Kong was the top and lost cargo volume, so it became second. And Memphis took over. And then the last one is Doha. Doha is Qatar. Qatar was also at that stage and it fell on that. So that's the meaning of that indication. Then the second column tells you the number of volume in tons of cargo that they handle. So the first one is 4.4 million cargo tons of cargo moved at the airport. In and out. It comes in and moves out. So cargo handled at the airport. Am I clear?
Yeah.
So since we are doing air transport, precisely cargo movements, this is very relevant to our program to know that throughout the most top 10 airports in the world, Memphis was on top. And then 2019, it's even there. 2019, Yeah, Hong Kong was there and into. In fact, Hong Kong. I don't know if you know Hong Kong. It's a very tiny. Even Singapore is bigger. We can't even say Hong Kong is even a country because it's being ruled by China. You get it. They don't have president. They only have chief executive. Chief executive is for a company. So how can Hong Kong be a chief executive? But it's a very nice. I bought this watch there 2015. I've not changed battery. I've not changed battery. It's still working. So Hong Kong is known of quality things. Most of the security things they use here are from Hong Kong. They decided to, okay, they were colonized by the British, okay, and when they were leaving, they wanted it to stand different. If you go their lifestyle, their building style, in fact, it's different. It's only Chinese people that you see that make the place part of China, okay. So, and even the population is not written about. So ask yourself, who brings the cargo there? Am I making sense? Yes. A country so small, who sends the cargo there? Even their airport and seaport are joined together. So any little deviation by air, we are in the sea. Yes, and it's so beautiful. So who sends the cargo there? Because British still has their value on Hong Kong, okay, and they have also esteemed themselves to get the quality produce, and they were producing for Europe and America. If you go to China, okay, anything you want to buy, you can get it, but they'll give you 3 different categories. I don't know if anybody in China here. Who has been to China? Who has been to China? Oh, okay. So you can get the same phone to buy in China, but it has 3 different grades. One for Americans, one for Europe, and then other countries. That's what you mentioned. And then one for Africa. The same. But for Hong Kong, you won't get some for Africa. That makes them unique. And so people think that when they buy from Hong Kong, it is of quality. So people were moving goods to Hong Kong and that quality to sell out. And then Dubai picked that concept and opened their airspace and opened free zones called Jebel Ali. So every country will have their branch in Jebel Ali. When you go there, it's also as beautiful as a different country, even though it's in Dubai. Every company in the world has office there. So that's what Dubai adopted and made Dubai popular. Singapore wanted to do it, but they didn't have land. And Dubai took over. So the world is a competition. People use their brains, read into the lines, and take advantage.
There are some traders who used to go to Hong Kong and cross over to China.
No, Hong Kong is sharing border to China. I stayed in Shenzhen, which is just a walking distance to the railway station to China, and just 2 hours in Hong Kong. And Chinese, even you go to the time they said the population was increasing, so they blocked Chinese from coming to Hong Kong. So if you are Chinese, you go there once a week because they were just making the place too. So that was blocked. And then they try to force. That's why China is seriously taking over because they see Hong Kong to be growing wings. So that's the chart that I want to be focusing on. Try to get the one for 2019, 2020. Yes, it's 20. Then we'll do 2021. The next time we meet. You just go Google and then pick it. But as I said, Memphis took it. It came to Hong Kong. So you will see that it tells you Hong Kong main airport built on reclaimed land. Built on what? Reclaimed. They didn't have land. They reclaimed the land and built the airport as Singapore has done. Singapore, if you go, most of the hotels are all on sea. They pushed the sea and got land to build. The same thing that was done for Hong Kong. And on an island, the airport is also referred to as the Cheklakok International Airport or Cheklakok Airport to distinguish it from its predecessor, the former Kai Tak Airport. Having been commercial, so this tells about the airport when it started active operations and cargo is moving. So you see that it has the last paragraph. The airport is operated by Airport Authority Hong Kong 24 hours a day and is a primary hub for Cathay Pacific and then HK Express and then it's on and on. I think it has the volume of cargo Okay, then Shanghai took over. But the relevance here is, as I said, the volume of goods that it takes within the year. That's the relevance. Okay? So you don't worry yourself with capturing true and poor for me. No. Just get the relevance. Shanghai. And Shanghai has become the business hub of China. Very interesting and very nice airport. If you just, so these are just for your reading. It covers 10,000 acres of land, just the airport. 10,000 acres. Accra Airport, how many acres? If I should break it, I don't think, I think 50 people will be too big. So just one airport. You compare yourself to them. Okay. Yeah. Then Frankfurt, Germany. Frankfurt. This is where even planes go on traffic jam. You can't land because the place is busy. You have to suspend in the air. Okay. They have 3.16 million tons of cargo within 2020. That's what the place that you see. And they have about 9,000 square meters of perishable cargo, and then 3,750 meters square for animal lounge. So those who want to go with their pets. People move, they move dogs, they move donkeys, they move horses for games and